Do you want to build a jacked body that commands respect and make you smile when you look into the mirror? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact system to getting jacked as an entrepreneur, with the 3 steps I used to gain 44 pounds of muscles and get jacked as fuck. And don't worry, it won't hurt your business growth. Step 1 is to build up the energy which is needed to put in the work. So in 2021, I started going to the gym because I was tired of being skinny and weak. I wanted to get jacked, get big, get some status, feel strong, become attractive. I started going to the gym, but I had very low energy, which stopped me from being consistent with the gym, pushing hard in the gym. It was very difficult for me. I remember a time I had decided to go to the gym in the morning when I woke up, but I woke up, I was really tired, so I got back to bed, and I get back to bed and continue sleeping. That made me very inconsistent. But that was not everything. I remember one time I was in the gym. I worked out for like 20 minutes, but then in the middle of the workout I gave up. But in the middle of the workout I said, no, this is it. I'm going home. I went home in the middle of the workout because I had very low energy. It was too much effort to be in the gym and work out. I thought, no, I'm gonna go home. I was too tired. Through 2021, 2022, and I made very slow progress. For the first 2 years of me going to the gym, I gained 8 kilograms, around 17 pounds of muscles. But then in 2023, everything changed. I had enough of making no progress from the gym, so I started building up the foundation, increasing my energy. I did it by fixing my diet and increasing my testosterone. Testosterone is the thing that makes us men more manly, have more energy, build more muscles, better, get stronger like bones, have masculine aggression. It's a very important thing. And by the way, if you want a testosterone boost protocol and a diet plan that will help you get jacked as an entrepreneur, you can get that if you book a coaching call with me. I will give you some personal advice, then you can also get that diet plan and testosterone boost protocol at the end of it if you want. Top link in the description to book a call if you want that. But the first thing I did to fix my diet was stopping junk food. No sugar, no fast food, no bullshit. You're stopping that shit. You're stopping it. I slowly had it less and less and less because I realized how tired it made me feel, how slow progress I made, and that I was tired, so I skipped the gym, didn't push hard because I had a sugar inside of me. That's the first thing I did, stopping sugar. It took time, it took effort, it was hard, but after 2 months of you slowly having it less and less, I was free. I was free from the addiction. You probably have addiction to sugar. Over 90% of the world have it. You just look around, you see people that are fucking addicted to sugar, like a kid, like a small kid. If you're like a grown-ass man and you're eating sugar, making yourself weaker, what the fuck? Make no sense. But that's the first thing I did. Then I started having more meat and eggs. Meat and eggs, it helps us build more muscles, it gives us like the protein, increase our testosterone. So eat at least 600 grams of meat every day and 4 eggs. Eggs is overpowered. Very, very good for our testosterone, but also for the protein. And then to get the calories in, to like get bigger, bulk up, because I used to be skinny, so I need to get in like a bit more calories to help me like build more muscles. But protein is the most important thing, but calories has also play a role in building muscles. If you wanna get bigger and build more muscles. So I started having more peanut butter, and nuts. That's basically it I did to get in like more calories. Healthy fats, around 2 tablespoons of peanut butter per day. Butter when I cook my eggs. I usually have like 20 almonds a day. That's how I fix my diet. And a good diet is like a good offer in business. Everything gets easier. Good diet, it gives you more energy, push hard in the gym. You get proper nutrition to build more muscles after the gym and recover better. Everything gets better if you have a good diet, clean, no sugar, no bullshit, a lot of meat and eggs. Then to increase my testosterone, I started having a lot of eggs. 4 eggs. I started having 4 eggs per day to my breakfast every day. I started having 4 eggs every day to my breakfast. And your actionable step for this video is have 4 eggs today. Feel the testosterone boost. Get in the protein and actually like start building more muscles today. 4 eggs. And you will feel the difference. But another thing, because eggs, it has a lot of cholesterol. Cholesterol helps us produce more testosterone. But But other thing I do is butter. Butter also help us increase testosterone. When I cook my eggs, I have a generous amount of butter. But also I take vitamin D supplements. Getting enough vitamin D help with testosterone. 2 Brazil nuts a day. But then also no sugar, no alcohol. That's also very good for testosterone. That is step 1, how to increase your energy. Step 2 is using that energy right. I remember in March this year, I was sitting in a sauna and a guy in there asked me how long my workouts are. And I said I did a 30-minute workout. So he got shocked and thought, damn, only 30 minutes. But that made me realize, people think that you need to do like long workouts, like 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours. But that's not the case. My workouts are between like 30 to 50 minutes. Pretty quick. Sometimes I've had like 25-minute workouts, 30-minute workouts. But I'm able to do that because I have the energy. Like a good diet, high testosterone is needed to do that. Good sleep. That is why most people can't. They need to rest a lot. They need to rest a lot between their sets. But if you have improved your diet and testosterone, you don't need a lot of rest. For us entrepreneurs that don't want to spend a lot of time in the gym, it's very important to increase our energy so we can do fast workouts. Being able to do like a 30-minute workouts. Going to the gym at least 3 times per week is a must if you want to build muscles. And working out at least 3 times per week is a must if you want to build muscles. And 3 times is not even that much. It's like every other day you do a 30-minute workout. If you do that 3 workouts at least every week, go intense, you will build muscles. And I have a 2-hour per week workout plan with 4 workouts that are 30 minutes long. Here's the workout plan. If you don't have a workout plan, I would suggest just following this one. There are 30-minute workouts because if you do supersets, meaning you do like example bicep curls, then you do shoulder press directly after. You train and then go back and do bicep curls. You do 1 set, then instead of resting and do another set, you just train another muscle group. So you don't rest, you just train another muscle group. I can do like bench press, then I do some like bicep curls. Then I'm resting my chest. Then when I've done like 12 reps of bicep curls, I go back and do bench press. And when I do bench press, I rest my biceps. In that way, you don't need a lot of rest if you do supersets. You're training another muscle group instead of resting. In that way, you can do 6 exercises in the time of 3. And that is how you make your workouts quicker. You make your fast workouts. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be hard. So it's important that you have fixed your diet, you have increased your testosterone, you have like good energy to do that. And also like feel your body. Feel your body. Like if you don't feel you're ready for that, slowly adapt to that training style. And 4 workouts per week. Like you could start with 2-3 workouts, then go up to 4 over time. And if you want some personal help with how to be consistent, how to structure your diet, workout plan, so you can get jacked faster, so you can get jacked faster and easier as an entrepreneur, you can get a coaching call with me. Just click the top link in the description and book a call, and I will speak with you soon. But if you really can't go to a gym and do the workouts, because I know there are some entrepreneurs that they don't have the time. They work 16-hour days, like they go crazy on business. If that's the case for you, then buy a bench and dumbbells, then work out at home. You can literally do a 20-minute, 30-minute workout 3-4 times per week. If you have a bench and then dumbbells, you can do a lot with it. There should be no excuse that you don't work out. And you can also do push-ups. I wouldn't recommend only doing push-ups, but if you go to the gym like 2-3 times, if you work out 2-3 times, you lift weights, then you do push-ups at home also. That will help you build more muscles. That is what I used to do. I went to the gym like 2-3 times, or even like 1 time. I was inconsistent. It was back in 2023 when I didn't take the gym that seriously, but I did push-ups, and in that way I could still continue to get bigger. I got a bigger chest and more triceps. You can do push-ups just throughout the day. That is what Andrew Tate doing. He's just like spamming push-ups. He's not really like going to the gym that much. The third step is to improve your workouts and be consistent. So a few weeks ago, I heard a guy tell his friend, I need to push harder in the gym. I feel like I'm not pushing that hard. And that made me realize, most people don't push hard in the gym. They don't go to failure. They used to work out like fucking pussies, and that's why they look like pussies. That's why they don't have muscles. Because they do a set like this and then give up. But But going to failure and pushing hard is really important. That is when you build muscles. When the last rep is looking like this, that's when you're forcing your body to get stronger. You literally tell your body, I need to get stronger. I really try to get those weights up. Let's fucking get stronger and bigger. Then a few weeks, and then a couple of weeks after, your body have gotten a bit stronger and bigger, and you have a better chance to get that last rep up. Push hard in the gym. Be a fucking beast. Go to failure as much as possible. Like I go to failure on every single set. Every single set I go until I can't. But I would recommend at least one of your 3 sets. And the thing that helped me go to failure more is when I'm in the gym, I think like, I'm gonna kill those weights. Fuck those weights. They're not ready for me. I have the masculine aggression because of the testosterone boost. That is why that is so important to build up the foundation. To be a bit angry in the gym and say, oh, I'm gonna fuck those weights. But then another thing that helped me is not having my phone in the gym. Because a phone is a lot of distractions. If you check your email, check some messages, or you get stuck, you can easily get stuck for like 5 minutes when you have, or 10 minutes. But not having it, having a quick workout, 30-minute workout, no distractions, no phone, not even bring your like phone to have music. Fuck music, just be there with your own thoughts and push hard and be a beast. That will help you go to failure. Your next workout, leave your phone in the locker room. Just test it. You will see you will have a faster workout, you will push harder, and yeah, you will save a lot of time and you will build more muscles. It's a win-win. And if you're an entrepreneur and struggling a lot with like being consistent with the gym, then if you're an entrepreneur struggling and if you're an entrepreneur struggling with being consistent with the gym, then I can help you out on a free one-on-one coaching call. Just book it with the top link in the description, and I will give you some personal advice. Because I had a client named Jake, and when he came to me, he had been on and off for the gym for like 6 years, and he hadn't built a lot of muscle. He had like he didn't have a good physique. He had been like looking the same, not gaining any muscles, and that was because he was inconsistent. He had been going to gym 1 time per week, 2 times per week, then taking a couple of weeks off, and he was not like putting in the work consistently. But then when he started working with me, I made sure he went to the gym 4 times per week. He started going to the gym 4 times, even 5 times per week, some 1 week. And he did, and used to after like 2 weeks of working with me, and that made him gain 3 pounds of muscle in the first month. He went from like had staying the same for like years to gain 3 pounds in just a month. And that was because I hold him accountable. I gave him some tips, some personal advice on how he can be consistent. And I made sure he went to the gym at least 4 times per week. And he was a full-time entrepreneur grinding business. So you will also have a chance to join my one-on-one coaching if you want to get jacked faster and easier and just get consistent as fuck quickly. Because consistency is very important. That is why I'm jacked as fuck, because I've been consistent. I've been going to the gym every day for 6 months now. For last year, I've been going to the gym at least 4 times per week. That's why I'm jacked as fuck. I'm just putting in the work over and over and over. Not only with my workouts, but with my meals too. But a thing that has helped me a lot to be consistent is planning my days. That's also what my client Jake did. You probably do it right now. You plan your days in Google Calendar, like what you're gonna work on with your business for productivity, and just like having a plan what you're gonna work on. I do it. I write everything I'm gonna do. Like this video, I have wrote down, record a video, and I also do it with the gym. I write when I'm gonna go to gym, when I'm gonna be back home from the gym, and that make it very hard for me to skip a workout, because first of all, I create the time. Let's say I planned a workout at 9 a.m. When 9 a.m. comes around, I have nothing else to do. I have planned to go to the gym, then I will go to the gym. But it's also holding me accountable. No way at the end of the day I'm gonna look at my plan, then I'm gonna see that I haven't like checked off my workout, that I didn't go to the gym. I will feel like a bitch. I will feel like a complete pussy. I always keep that in mind, like, no, I can't skip a workout. How the fuck should I go to bed when I know I was a bitch and skipped the workout? No, I can't live with myself like that. And that also helped me go to the gym more. That's the first thing. Then I also have built up discipline. I take cold showers every morning, and that is hard as fuck. I don't want to do it, but I do it anyways. And that build up my mind, that build up my discipline. Going to the gym becomes easier. Discipline is very important, because it will be days you don't want to go to the gym, even though you have high energy. And that is when discipline. You use your discipline to go to gym anyways. Cold showers has helped me a lot, but just do some hard stuff every morning. Sometimes I do push-ups. I also meditate every morning. I make my bed. It can be like small stuff that is hard, but you do it anyways. That was the last step to get jacked. And if you are an entrepreneur that want to get jacked faster and easier, you need these 5 bulking hacks in this video right here. Make sure to watch it and become jacked butter. Bah!